Hello and welcome to Los Angeles, the Staples Center, as we get ready for our second game. It's players only on TNT, presented by State Farm. It's the Los Angeles Lakers hosting the Washington Wizards. And the Lakers get ready to tussle with Bradley Beal, who has been on an all-NBA tear this season. And right out the bat, Rondo tries to get it to JaVale McGee.
This thing, even coming off of last year when John Wall got injured, was his growth as a basketball player, accepting the double teams, becoming more of a leader. That as a result.
And one of the other issues for this Laker team, you saw right there on that possession, just no defensive presence whatsoever as Rondo able to turn the corner. Rondo almost loses it over to Troy Brown Jr., who is starting to come on. Well, how about that block shot there by...
More proud, too, in one-on-one defense. Yeah. Because the point of attack has to be addressed, and if that's not addressed, like this pass, inside backdoor cut.
Yeah, over McGee, but McGee's got to be an anchor here defensively wise as far as blocking shots for this Lakers game.
Caldwell Pope there.
At this time of year, we talked about on paper, neither one of these teams really have a lot to play for. But to just gauge the body language, you see Thomas Bryant from outside. This is something that
you've seen this here early on with these two teams. A lot of disappointment season-wise, but what are your thoughts?
It's interesting that you guys touch on, finish the season into this season with John Wall and Bradley Beal dominant in the backcourt, a healthy Dwight Howard added to the team, Green, and so many more. As you see, JaVale Washington Wizards and the Los Angeles Lakers.
Jazz?
Well, I tell you what, I'd probably say see Trevor Ariza.
No, we didn't think he was going to win a championship this year, but we did foresee a scenario where this team would be battling to be closer to the bottom of
LeBron to say, you know what, we're not going to make it. I can let it rest a little bit. But he chose not to, and I think it says a lot about
in that corner, and you get him an open shot, and he'll knock it down for you.
And I tell you what, having watched this first stretch here, you can see that was a great catch corner for Beal in rhythm. Oh, can't get it to go. And Troy Brown Jr. misses on the follow. Nice, strong play.
We're committed. I mean, so like you said, Greg, you see a great play, but then the recovery by McGee.
Oh, how about that play? Man, I tell you what, folks, that's one of the best basketball.
Been off the ball there. Beal came off, fake, came back off a pick, and he moves well without the ball. Oh, he warned the big guy.
The time spent with Golden State, the fun they have, but the seriousness and how you approach the game, all the way from the players, and the beautiful pass, the remaining cap space. Who else can fill the void? So it's going to be very interesting to see, point A, point B, point C.
They've been suspect in the post trying to battle bigger players, but did a nice job there.
With the injuries, with more responsibility, it's no question that he's one of the top-tier players in the league. Where he fits in regards to all NBA.
We wind down. 2-second difference.
Spider Mitchell. Does anybody give Spider Mitchell some love?
Wizards got a foul. No, what's about to happen?
No.
Oh, and he knows it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, did he play the guitar? No,
he did play the guitar.
Oh, my goodness. Look, oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm just going to let you guys.
And winning now means that you have to go out to the free agent market and get another high value. See a beautiful pass.
Now,
I agree with both you guys. I think the #1 priority, they've got to change their fit. They don't compete on that end. And I just don't think the priority is about winning. Nice.
Tell you what, you better be pretty damn good at replacing LeBron James as the man on your team.
And you still got to get...
He does stuff like that very often.
Yeah.
Will, especially when you look at points in the paint. At 26 points compared to 14 for the Wizards.
Lead just under 8 here in the second. We talked a little bit prior to the break about the culture, Jeffrey. Pretty damn good numbers in New Orleans. Julius Randle, who really kind of came into his own his 4th year, as
Caldwell Pope up a little bit later. Bobby Portis in his 4th year got his feet wet in Chicago. laid the framework, and now you see him doing multiple things on the court.
A couple more weeks, season's over, the playoff starts, fella.
What are you trying to say? Trevor going fishing? Portis there with a big time.
With the Achilles, a little bit older, still not 30, but does his game change a little bit due to the fact of that injury?
Play tough. And Kelvin is one of those guys that practice cannot be too rough and tough. And I tell you, when he puts a small rim on and you have a rebounding drill.
That inability does make it tougher. So from a team construct, you're going to have to do a better job of surrounding them as he comes over to extend the lead to 13. That's strong. Get over to Troy Brown Jr. He can't get that one to go, and LeBron sprinting out ahead. Oh, my goodness.
That took away what could have been an easy basket. You missed that shot now, the numbers in favor of the Lakers.
Three-point shooter, but then couldn't control the defensive backboard, and Jabari made him pay. Oh, boy, I mean, that guy too far back on that triple. Oh, my goodness.
So now, but for them, it's about what kind of shots, high-quality shots for the Wizards in order to be a little bit more efficient.
When you discussed in that call, he's just yelling. He
those are the worst kind because LeBron, that is way downtown, and that is not many by either team, really, 8-7. That's a rare three-point. Top two candidates for the MVP. Bucks came away with the win, and
long. You know, just really a good two-way player, and just leading that Milwaukee Bucks team to a great record. Wow.
That's tough, Good save there by Kuzma. That's beautiful basketball there. That's Billy.
Back to personnel, too. I think a lot of people wanted to duplicate kind of the success of what the pass up top to LeBron James. To me, the scoring is one thing. They're not empty points because they accumulated in wins.
You know, you're not necessarily excited to see two teams that aren't going to be in the playoffs when you're late in March, but.
And he's running and rebounding and just playing at such a high level. Beals, I'm taking this game over myself.
We are back, 13-point lead right now for the Lakers. Caldwell
out in the huddle to come out and actually execute the play. Now, whether it goes in or not, that sometimes you can't control, but they ran the play and got the shot. Only an 11-point game, and if you look at it from the Wizards' perspective, you get a couple stops. You leave Caldwell Pope open in the corner.
Right now. Oh, and he turns it over.
Oh, beautiful pass. Once again, Rondo totally looked the defender off.
Too late.
I mean, he had his eyes on Caruso the whole time, and he knew Caldwell Pope was trailing right on his right side.
Great job, Stevenson, keeping it alive. Rondo retrieves it. An easy layup for Stevenson.
Well, I'm sure in Washington right now, they're disappointed in this season. I know they've had injuries, but they expected more. A nice little brush pick there by Rondo.
Parker there, strong move there. And Jabari has had his struggles the last couple games, but overall they've been happy with what he's done here. Western Conference.
Can we get a shout out? I mean, just to Doc Rivers and the job in the key with the goaltend he's done, because his organization and team to get to where they're right now.
And two guys that have been just unreal.
They closed the game with those two guys. I mean, Montrezl saving that mid-screener role, Lou Williams making plays, making jumpers, and Doc Rivers done a good job with that team as any.
We're back in the game. Rondo on the bench. Can this second unit of the Wizards make a dent? There's McRae, and the Wizards are going to go the other way. And Karan, are we missing an award we need to be discussing?
Some stuff off the court, but yet and still he's able to play like he did this year.
And Wagner able to get that Hall of Fame trajectory without a doubt. And that's going to be an interesting debate as LeBron gets it.
And I finished most of the games, and I enjoyed coming off the bench. I never minded it at all. You see Beal lining up one, and this is that.
Minutes. Because inevitably you end up taking possessions off and over the course of that time, understanding that you're going to be playing those minutes. And how about Jabari Parker? LeBron up top against Portis. Shoots that little fadeaway, able to knock that down. Portis again. Gets it over to McGee at the
LeBron some space and ended up allowing LeBron to just make a nice pass here.
Satoransky with the runner. They
Kind of shoes
with some injury. They're not. I don't think they're the BBBs,
Okay.
bro. There it is. Unfortunately, that one gonna live for a long time, folks. Parker there. Out
That's a
far.
tough shot, boy. Going left, picking up your leg, shooting your right hand, and that was just a tough shot.
And Kuzma's had a tough night.
Yeah.
And what has been a disappointing season, wants to get as many opportunities and wins as he can. McGee.
You know what I mean? You got this young man in the NBA.
Serena, our game has come to. That was a take delayed. The national championship game off the steal. Oh, how about that fun? And that's probably.
But look at the hustle of McGee right there. Look, he makes the basket.
Machado getting an opportunity here to get one up, can't get it to go, and Williams will corral the rebound. And
He's trying to get Machado a shot in the basket. That's what he's been trying to do.
He's going to do it for our ball game. Two teams with disappointing seasons. The Lakers don't give their home fans a nice show as they are able to wrap this one up 124-106, and LeBron and